yes, but we just so as they come. Okay, so naona Marina alikuwa ameuliza swali. I see Marina and asked a question about Swahili texting shorthand. Yeah, there is somewhat. So when you mean like shorthand, I I think it's like you're asking about like Swahili abbreviations or something like something that we can use for abbreviations and other things. Yeah, I think we do have some sort of a shorthand, but most of them they are either derived with English and it's not like the normal like shorthand which is used by like you know like how do you call them? Like personal assistants or secretaries, other secretaries, they have their own shorthand in Swahili, but that one is a little bit complex. Yeah.
Oh, ndio.
Yes.
Uh, I don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
say what I want to say. Kwa mfano,
Mm-hmm.
um, akiwa, ninaweza kusema, mambo vipi, like in text, there's no like,
Mm-hmm.
there's no like abbreviation or anything, or
There is, you can be like mambo. So mambo, you can be like mambo. There's a way, like for example, VP. I write VP. So VP
yeah,
like
yeah.
this, mambo VP. I write VP. Yes, yes. So like also mambo, there's a way they write it. So let me see, mambo, 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 mambo. So mambo, I think mambo they'll just write it mambo like food. Then VP will be like this. Then also like for example, if I want to say lakini people also write it like this. Although I don't use short forms, I don't use them a lot. Like for example, somebody trying to tell you, for example, akuna. Also akuna, somebody can be AK like this, like akuna. So meaning like there's nothing or like this akuna
Hakuna Matata.
sukari, akuna rasa. Yes, yes. So like there's different ways people write them. So there's definitely how they use their shorthand. So, but I have not conformed to that. So we use a few of those. But most of the time, because when you're in the corporate world, especially when you're in serious communication, so I never use the shorthand because you need to pass the messages clearly. But for example, one of my friends, so she works in the communication department, the PR department, and she needs to scribble notes for meetings and that. So I think she uses some sort of combination of English and Swahili shorthand, depending on the word. Then later she can type like the minutes later from the shorthand. So she has a way. Maybe I'll ask her how she writes those ones, and if she has like Swahili tips, maybe she'll give me. Then I'll get back to you in
Okay,
that one.
thanks.
Yes, yes. So
Ana,
definitely it is. Huh?
anasema, often in Kiswahili, or
Mara nyingi.
gani, how, a VP, or how do I say?
Often. So mara nyingi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mara
Yeah.
nyingi, unasema hamna shida. Can you also say hakuna shida? Or it doesn't really make
Yes.
sense?
So you can
Mm,
say hakuna shida, amna shida. So yeah, depending with
okay.
yes, yes, yes.
Mara nyingi.
Yes, yes. But also it depends, like for example, Swahili, it depends with how you speak. Because sometimes like Swahili has small different variation. It's just like the English in the US. Somebody from the New York area, somebody from Florida, somebody from whatever, Texas, New Mexico, in the northern side, they'll speak small difference of how they put the grammatical structures, which makes like you get to understand them. So even myself, I would say like, for example, I may say like hakuna shida or amna shida, And maybe somebody else may say it's a little bit different, but the main thing is the context, and also understanding the significance of that phrase. So yes. I think one of these fun days I should bring one of my Tanzanian friends, and we just speak Swahili without explaining nothing. Most of the time you find that when we get to speak like continuously, like a story, and we are like different people from different parts of East Africa, even in Kenya itself, maybe somebody from Nairobi. I think Eduardo has already experienced this because Eduardo and Darwin, they have met even my friend Martha and the other one from Tanzania. And the two friends, they speak differently because she comes from Nairobi, she speaks a little bit different. Here in Mombasa, they also we speak differently, even different people from different parts of the coastal region. Like, for example, I may speak like a Mombasa person, but if you go to another city within the Mombasa region, like, for example, Malindi or Ramu, they may speak a different dialect of Swahili. So when you get to listen, that is also a very good exercise for watu wengi. So mnafaa pia nilete marafiki wangu tuweze kuongea tu pamoja, msikilize tofauti zetu vile tunaongea Kiswahili. Yes, in normal speed, in normal stuff. Yeah. Nitajaribu. Labda wiki ijayo I'll talk with one of my friends. Nimlete hata kama ni wa Nairobi ama Tanzania, I don't know who I'll bring first, but nitaongea with one of my friends. Aje. Yes.
And
yes.
well, Ame Rudy, Kenya. I know for a while you were away, right?
Yes.
Or no, you left Nairobi or maybe I made that up. Ame Rudy, Nairobi or
Nimerudi Nairobi. You're asking if I'm back in Nairobi?
Yeah, I thought you left Nairobi at some
No,
point.
I'm not in Nairobi. Sijakuwa Nairobi. Hata huu muda wote sijaenda Nairobi. Nairobi nimeenda mwaka uliopita. Sijarudi Nairobi. Huu mwaka wote sijakuwa Nairobi. So niliondoka hapa Mombasa.
Oh, that's what I meant, Mombasa, yeah.
Yes, nikaenda Arusha, Tanzania, ambapo nilikuwa. So mkoa wa Arusha, in the Arusha province, like the area, let's say Kilimanjaro area. This is Arusha, sawa. So baada ya kumaliza ile kazi ambayo nilifanya kule, pia niliweza kuingia some parts of Zambia kidogo, ambayo nilipita through Dodoma, kisha nikarudi tena nikaingia Dar es Salaam, sawa. So Zambia, Mozambique, nikarudi nikaingia Dar es Salaam ambao ni mkoa tena wa Pwani. Halafu huko ndio tulikutana sana na Great ambapo nilikaa kama wiki moja na so I stayed there for about 1 week and let's say 8 days 9 days. Halafu ndio nikarudi Mombasa. So I think you should uangalie ramani ya yes, Afrika Mashariki. You get to see how it's like this. But sijaenda Nairobi kwa muda mrefu. But tuseme nimekuwa Nairobi mara ya mwisho mwezi wa 9 in September. September ndio nimekuwa Nairobi mara ya mwisho. Sijaingia Nairobi mara. Yes. 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 I nakaa sana kabla niingie Nairobi. I stay for a very long time without Nairobi. Yes.
Nina fikiri. Oh no, go ahead.
Pole. No, nataka kusema Amwel, una kila heri kwa sababu umesafiri mara nyingi. Unasafiri mara nyingi.
Kweli. Tunaweza sema huwa nimepata nafasi na pia nafasi nzuri na mwafaka za kusafiri. Halafu pia nashukuru Mungu kwa Mombasa ni mji mkubwa, kwa hivyo safari zote ambazo naweza nikafanya nazifanya kutoka Mombasa. Sihitaji kwenda mji mkuu, so naweza nikafunga safari zozote toka Mombasa. Hata kama ni kwenda Rwanda, yes, naweza nikaenda Rwanda toka Mombasa. Aidha ndege, gari moshi, barabarani. na si lazima nipite Nairobi ndio niweze kuenda sehemu zingine. So yes, so hivyo ndio naweza nikasema.
Kwa
So
hivyo
Darwin naona anauliza swali ama anasema nini? Hura. Darwin, what do you mean? Mimi hura karanga.
I was reading what Eduardo wrote. Mimi
Yes. For Eduardo, no, it should not have an H, no H.
Okay,
Yes,
so,
no. It should have, because it's ngoja. It's habitual. Ura, mimi ura. It's okay. So habitual, like I usually eat. Iko sawa. I thought that it's a different. Yes, but this is habitual. It's okay. So
hula means
ura.
you eat
So
nuts often.
yes, when you say mimi ukura, okay, mi ukura, which is shortified by mimi ura. So like this. Iko sawa kabisa. So we looked at this last week. So ukura, so which means like the wrong version of that, of the verb kura. So mimi ukura karanga. I usually eat, habitually, siempre. So I am always eating, like the peanuts. So now you can shortify it and dropping like, because this is a monosyllabic verb, you can drop the ku, okay? And you are left with mimi hura, okay? Sawa? Yes. Iko sawa kabisa. Yes. Okay. Yes. I think tumeongea kuhusu hiyo wiki iliyopita. Labda tutaongea hiyo tena na tena kwa sababu pia daktari Neema na Janet. So daktari Neema, Janet akona pia hiyo ni tunahitaji kumwelewesha kabisa. So tutajaribu tueleweshe. Inakuwa ni kitu ni gumu but pia ni rahisi. Yes. Because inachanganya sana watu wengi. So yes, the moment we just drop the ku especially for the monosyllabic verbs, which are not very many, and then we have the habitual, we have the negations, we have the positive. So mara nyingi unapata watu kuchanganyikiwa ni hivi vitenzi. Yes.
Samuel.
But yes.
Pole, nina swali. Siwezi kumbuka jina la msichana ambaye kuhifadhi mikutano mwaka jana. Betty, msichana kijana. Unakumbuka? Betty. Siwezi kumbuka jina lake.
Kuhifadhi ama kunisaidia kufanya. Msichana mdogo kabisa, msichana wa skuli, sio? Eduardo?
Pole,
Eduardo?
Pole, sielewi.
I'm asking like a very young, like girl that was everything. Yes.
Yeah, kijana sana.
Okay.
Siwezi
So
kumbuka.
unauliza Tina ama nani? Mkenya ama huyu kasichana ka Kenya?
Ndio, nchini Kenya. Tina. No, hapana Tina. No, hapana Tina.
Tina ni Juliet.
Ndio, Juliet. Okay.
Juliet, muda mrefu sijaongea naye. So yes, it's a long time sijaongea naye. So I will try kumpigia. Kuna kipindi tumeongea naye mwaka uliopita. So aliniambia jitayarisha kufanya mtihani. So she was getting ready to do her exam. So she was busy studying. So I don't know what she has been up to, but nitaongea naye. So I'll try call her sometime. Yes.
Okay, asante sana.
Yes. Although amekuwa na shughuli nyingi, ndio maana ameshindwa kuja mikutano nini, unajua maisha tu. Yes, life just gets by. Yes. So yes, so acha tuone, lakini si kuhifadhi Eduardo. So kuhifadhi Kuhifadhi, it's like, okay, let me put for you in the name, ilo jina, kuhifadhi. Let me,
Kuhudhuria. Kuhudhuria.
yeah, kuhudhuria, yes. Kuhudhuria, it's to attend. Kuhifadhi means like conserving or saving something, okay? So let me write for you. Hifadhi, hifadhi. Hifadhi, like for example, when I say hifadhi, hifadhi hizi pesa, means like save the money, so like in a bank or for later use, okay? So then you can say save or even conserve, okay? Like conserve. For example, when we say hifadhi maji ama hifadhi mazingira, so which means like conserve the environment, you know? Like for example, we have global warming and stuff. So you can hear like all the organizations here in Kenya who are using Swahili to like conserve the environment. They will say, tunahifadhi mazingira. We are conserving the environment. Yes, so tuna hifadhi, tunahifadhi hifadhi mazingira. Mazingira. Mazingira means like the environment. Yes, mazingira. Tunahifadhi mazingira. We are conserving the environment. Yes. So.
Asante.
Yes. Yes. The verb is hifadhi. Hifadhi is like hifadhi means to conserve. But as usual, when you want it to be to conserve or to start doing the work, so we say kuhifadhi, yes. So the moment you just put a ku by in Swahili, it means like the verb is already doing what it's like equivalent of adding an ing to the verb that's working, yes. So hifadhi, but kuhifadhi, iko tu sawa, yes. Then also you can say like, for example, if it's money, okay, the money that has been conserved, like for example, naweza sema nimehifadhi pesa zangu kwenye benki, okay? So nimehifadhi, so nimehifadhi pesa zangu kwenye benki. You know the meaning of that, right? So I already said hifadhi, the meaning is like to save. For example, if you're saving, yes, saving. So if you're saving like money, it's also hifadhi. If you're conserving the environment, it's also, you know, it's literally saving. It's a, you know, synonym of whatever. So everybody knows what is the meaning of pesa, right?
Dio.
Yeah. Okay, pesa, money, okay? Yes, then we have zangu, my money. Then kwenye means into or in. Then benki means a bank, okay? Banco, bank. So you can say like nimehifadhi pesa zangu kwenye benki. How would you call that money that is saved in the bank? You can say nimejiwekea akiba, akiba. So akiba means like something, okay, something that is saved. So it may be anything, but something of value, something that is saved, okay, like as a noun, saved for future use, okay. So something valuable that is saved for future use. So akiba. So for example, when you say nimejiwekea akiba, it means that I have some savings. Nimejiwekea akiba kwenye benki. So which means I have some savings in the bank. Yes. Tuko sawa? Yes, but yes, so I hope so. Yeah, so last week, apparently, the reason why the power was disappearing, which is not very, like, for example, here in Kenya, last week, the power was going away for like 5 minutes, then it comes back like this. So apparently, from Mombasa, watu toka Uganda waliamua kununua ni kama boti ama ni meli, sijui tutasemaje, meli ndogo ama maboti makubwa, like very big boats ambazo zilikuwa zinapelekwa kwenye ziwa Victoria, so like boti, so boti like mashua, so let's say mashua, it's like a smaller boats or meli, so like ship. Okay, so meli ndogo, so mashua ni kama meli ndogo. So walinunua meli ndogo ambazo waliingizia kwenye bandari la Mombasa, bandari. Bandari means like the port, so port. So bandari la Mombasa. So hizi mashua sehemu ambazo zilikuwa zinapita, so unapata kwa sababu zilikuwa kubwa na refu, so they literally like I think there were like 3 of them, so zilikuwa lazima zingepakiwa kwenye karibu matrela matatu, so like these trailers zinafuatana moja kwa moja with trailer and this it's put alongside, so refu sana. So kila mahali unapata wanapita, there's areas where the grid, the big power grid that has the pylons and everything, hizi tuseme nini vikingi vikubwa, the pylons via stima, they are passing crisscrossing, so every time they end to put off the power there and hook those like the power cables so that those boats can pass, and that's why the power was going away for 20 minutes, then it comes back. Then after another couple of hours, it goes away. Yeah. So anyways, apparently I had not seen that statement because the power company, they had already sent the memo. You know, hapa Kenya, nashukuru Mungu, kampuni yetu ya umeme, kama kuna kitu ambacho kitafanyika, mara nyingi, huwa wanatoa taarifa na ujumbe. So they always try to send like information, news and memos, and wanaambia watu. So sikuweza kupata taarifa kwa sababu namba ile yangu nyingine, hii one of my numbers zilipotea mwaka uliopita, huko ndio ujumbe ulitumwa kwa sababu ndio nimesajili hii nyumba yangu na hiyo namba. So sikuweza kupata ujumbe, na pia sikutembea kwenye mtandao wao, na baada ya kutembea kwenye mtandao wao si kuona ule ujumbe kwa sababu ulikuwa kuna ujumbe zingine nyingi, so I was not able to see the information. So later they explained and they said, okay, we apologize for the power inconvenience. I think it was Juicy on Sunday evening. We apologize the whole week. You know, it has been hectic. The power has been going off for 1 hour, 20 minutes, even at night, very unpredictable. So tunatumai you have forgiven us, and also the cargo that we were transporting as a power company imeweza kufika salama salimini kwenye border ya Uganda. So kwa sababu hiyo ni sasa imebakia kwenye jukumu la shirika la umeme la Uganda kulifikisha kwenye I think Jinja ni kama kwenye mdomo wa mto Nile. Mto Nile. So yes, so they are going up to Jinja. So there's like a inlet port there ambayo ni kwenye ziwa Victoria. So that's why. So but najaribu kuhifadhi umeme siku zote ili nisiweze kutumia, tunasema kama units nyingi. So kama kwangu natumia karibia $20 kwa kawaida, $20. So huo ndio umeme natumia hapa kwetu, so si bei ghali vile, lakini kitambo kuna kipindi nilikuwa natumia karibu $50. So yes, so kwa sasa natumia umeme kidogo. Yes.
Ulisema ginger like tangawizi?
No. Jinja ni mji. It's a city. Jinja. Jinja ni mji Uganda. That's why nikasema kwenye ni bandari sorry, bandari kwenye ziwa Victoria. So Lake Victoria, ziwa Victoria. So huwa tuongei kuhusu a lot about Lake Victoria. So ni ziwa ambalo tuseme liko kwenye tuseme Kenya, Uganda na Tanzania tunalitumia sisi wote. Ingawa Kenya ndio tuko na upande mdogo kabisa, Uganda wanamiliki upande mkubwa kuliko wote. So Uganda has the biggest part of Lake Victoria, ambayo pia ni kiini na chanzo cha mto Nile. So yes, the White Nile comes from Lake Victoria. You know the mto Nile, sindio? You know River Nile, sivyo? Marina?
Sorry,
Yes,
say that
Eduardo.
again.
Nasema you know mto Nile.
Ndio, bila shaka mto Nile. Okay, pole bila shaka.
Yes.
Kwenye Misri.
The Nile River?
Yes, Nile River. Where does it come from? What is it has two, like, there's two sources, White Nile and Blue Nile. Blue Nile comes from Ethiopia, and we have the White Nile, which originates from Uganda. And the origin comes from Lake Victoria, and it flows out, and the place where it flows out, it's called Jinja. So Jinja is a big city, and also it's a port city, you know, because at least the boats can also flow through Uganda up to like some areas before, you know, the rapids and other things start. So you can go with the river almost like 300 miles into Uganda. So that's why even Nile, it's a little bit of important river in a way. Even other parts of the, like in northern Uganda, that is where it becomes very rough. Then also southern Sudan becomes very rough. But from Khartoum in Sudan, where like this is where the two rivers meet, mito hii miwili inakutana, White Nile na Blue Nile zinakutana hapa. Then from there, after one rapid, so unapata pia mto unatulia kabisa, alafu ndio unaingia Misri. So it goes into like this. Yes, then unaingia, ukivuka tu mpaka hivi, we have Lake Naza. So ni kama dam ambayo imewekwa pale ya kutoa, alafu kutoka hapo sasa hata usafiri unaweza fanyika hadi kwenda hadi Cairo. So yes, so from there mto unakuwa umetulia kabisa. So yes, sijui umenipata kweli?
How do you say interesting in Kiswahili?
Eduardo, saidia.
Okay, bila shaka. Unaweza kusema kwa mfano kufurahisha, labda kufurahisha, au pia kusisimua. So kwa mfano unaweza kusema kutembelea, kwa mfano kutembelea ziwa Victoria kusisimua. Sawa, iko sahihi Amwe. Kutembelea ziwa Victoria kusisimua au kunafurahisha. Sawa?
Ndio.
Asante.
Bila shaka.
Hapa darasa ni it's the intermediate class, right? Is this the intermediate? Like
Yes, somewhat
okay.
it's like A2-ish, B1, but most of the people, except if you were to talk completely me and Eduardo, most of the time you find a lot of people, maybe the conversation will be between me, Eduardo, and Jed only. The rest of the people out of the conversation, honestly. That's why we are just
Thursday is the A1 class, right?
Yeah.
Thursday's A1.
Yes. That's,
yeah.
Yes, A1 and A2. So we are just trying to bridge the gap for everybody. But even these ones, I always say that people who are even in A1, they can always try to come and try to speak also, you know, get a little bit of, you know, the language at least practice. Yes.
Yeah.
Mnakaribishwa kwa mikutano tu yote, because we don't have a lot of them in the week. So if we end like we were making money, probably we'll get more people, I'll get more teachers, and we can even try to make classes of different levels every other day of the week, you know? maybe you'll get there. So
Yeah.
you can choose your classes and you say, okay, we have A1 conversations, we have like this, but bado hatujafika. Yes, but anyway, tunasonga tuna maisha.
Yeah.
Ama vipi?
Ni vizuri kusikiliza too. Yeah, even if I
Na
even if
kufanya
I
mazoezi.
sielewi
Yeah.
sielewi yote or wote, but yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. Naweza sema pia inakusaidia tu. Like inakupa motisha. You know motisha? Marina? Marina?
Oh, I don't know what that is now.
Ah, okay. So
Oh,
inakupa
motisha.
motisha. Yes, motisha. Motivation. Yes.
Simahani,
Okay.
how do you say Tisimua Furahisha? I missed
Oh,
that.
sisimua means like fascinating, and furahisha means something that is exciting. So you can use them interchangeably.
Well, fascinating or exciting?
Yeah. Tuko sawa. So yes. Shangaza means like yeah. Shangaza means like when you are surprised, or yeah, something that makes you, kwa sababu when we say nimeshangaa, it means like I'm surprised, you know? Nimeshangaa mbona umekuja hapa. I'm surprised why you came here, you know? That is like the context of music. So when you say ni jambo la kushangaza, means it's something that is surprising, yeah? So a little bit different. Yeah.
So
Unless maybe somebody.
Akiwa ninaweza kusema that's interesting, would you say ni sisimua? Does that make sense? Doesn't sound right.
It depends with the context, but so if you say let's say, how do you want to place it in English? Let's say the phrase in English. What exactly do you want to say?
That's interesting. Yeah.
So you say iro, okay, iro, that's iro, dina, sisimua. So you remember like Swahili, it's like you know, very
Different, yeah.
yeah, so iro linasisimua. That is fascinating. Yes, iro linasisimua. Because the reason why we are talking about that, it's something, right? So something ni jambo, okay? So jambo is something. And which class is this one? So jambo is in the class of jima, okay? So jima, all the prefixes of jima, they are always the yeah. So in singular, re, and so in singular, re, and then yeah, they are in like plural. So like the prefixes, especially when we go to like making of the adjectives, or when we are going to make like showing the tense plus like let's say like the verb itself. So that's why you see that we say iro to show like kiashiria, like something that is showing like something, right? So you are saying that iro. So if it was a person, we could say uyo. So uyo anasisimua, like a person. The person is fascinating, right? If we were to say about, if it was like a chair, amna shida Jed. So if it was like a chair, for example, or a kisu, which is like a in Kivi, we would say icho, you know, kiti, icho, kinasisimua. So you see the little bit difference, Marina. Unaona hizo tofauti kidogo kidogo. Can you see them? Marina?
Uh-huh.
Can you see the small differences within the noun classes?
Yeah.
So yes.
So the plural
but,
of
yeah.
jima.
It's so now you say, if it was plural and you said those are fascinating, you say hayo. So you see now we go with the Y. Hayo yana sisimua. Okay, so the same phrase we said hilo linasisimua. Now the plural will be hayo yanasisimua. You see now we moved from a L to a Y. You can see that.
Yeah.
Both on the kiashiria and on the noun part.
I was confused what you were.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I was confused what you were saying about jima. Where does the jima come in?
Oh, on jima is the class itself, okay? Jima is like the class. For example, when we are talking about jambo, okay? So the word is jambo. So jambo means like a matter or something, right? So then when we say plural, it's mambo. I know we use it for greeting, but also like as noun itself, it can mean like something or things, right? So jambo, so nina jambo means I have something or a matter. So nina jambo nataka kushughulikia. I have a matter or an issue that I need to take care of. Okay, nina jambo. Okay, so then also you can say nina mambo ambayo nataka kuyashughulikia, which means I have things or issues that I need to take care of. So now we have the jambo and we have the mambo. So you can see now the nouns themselves, even jambo starts with a J and mambo goes in plural, goes with an M. So singular and plural for that. But now when we go to like the adjectives or the indicators of those, like the adjectives or the verbs, the prefixes of the verb before the tense, now we have the ria to show that we are in the class of jima. Tuko sawa hapo? Yes, I think this is something we already looked. I think I'll have to send you like I think we looked at this specific class. So maybe remind me, I'll send it like the recording of the day we did it. So I'll just send it in the group later. So just remind me and I'll send it, maybe it will jog your memory a little bit because we looked at it in depth last year when we looked at the classes of nouns. Yeah. Yes. Tuliangalia in depth kidogo. So at least it will remind you. And if still it does not come, we can also, once we are done with the small series that we are looking, maybe by end of March, we can start also looking at the class of nouns again. So to jog everybody's memory, because I always know noun classes in Swahili, they are usually very difficult and people have to be reminded again and again and again and again so that they can, get used to them. Yeah. And also try to do more stories and other things that will trigger us using a lot of noun classes. Yes. Sawa. Watu wamenyamaza.
Ndio, bila shaka.
Habari Jed. Jed amenyamaza sana pia. Jed, shikamoo. Mzima. Unatusikia kweli?
Maraba, mwalimu.
Yes, unatusikia kweli?
Habari Jed.
Nakusikia.
Karibu, ambia watu kitu. Unajua kwa nini nacheka? Kuna rafiki yangu. Yes, kuna rafiki yangu anaitwa Davina. Davina kila wakati nikimwambia sema kitu, baada ya kusema kitu anasema neno kitu. Yes, you tell her say something, she says something. Yes. Yes.
Dime algo,
yes.
algo.
Yes. Yes. Dime algo. Dime algo. Then she's algo. Yes. Yes.
Algo.
Anasema. Yeah,
Or
so
here in Costa Rica, we say, dígame una cosa.
Cosa.
Namaanisha jambo.
Yes.
Cosa ni namaanisha jambo.
Jambo. Yeah.
Jambo
Yes.
bwana.
So ndio. Yeah, so ndio hiyo. So Jed, unaweza sema kitu. So okay. So enough with the I think this is more of a grammar class, but anyways. So tunataka tuzungumze kidogo. So maybe you can speak among yourselves. So maybe Jed, Marina, Darwin, also case is here. I don't know kama anatusikia. So you can speak a little bit. We have like about 15 minutes, so we can talk now and maybe get to know how the week is going on for everybody and try to speak with as much Swahili as you can. Yes. Yeah, so then I'll be right back.
Na changamoto ya mtandao leo mmesema shikamoo.
Sijakwambia Jed, eh? Jed, juzi nimeenda kumtembelea mzee wa mtaa. So I went to visit like our village elder. He's not a village elder, but mzee wa mtaa means like in our residence. So we have like the leader. Halafu huyu mzee ana umri karibu wa babangu kwa sababu ana miaka karibu 60 na karibu 70. So nimeenda nikamsalimia mambo, aniambia wewe kijana mkorofi sana. So you know, like it's like I'm lacking like respect. It's ananiambia wewe kijana mkorofi sana. Unataka nikusaidia hata hamna shikamo. Heshima una. So I'm like samahani, shikamo. Ndio maana nakumbuka. Yes, so I'll be back.
Alisema ni lugha nini? Nitakupa.
Yes. Yes. Acha. Bede, I think hiyo mimi lazima nitaisend tena. So ndio unakumbuka ile siku ile wakati. So tunaambiwa ukipatana na mtu mzee kukuliko unamwamkua shikamoo. Mambo achana nayo. Yes. I think Jed reacted to that. Eduardo, did you see the meme that I sent about like using proper Swahili?
Oh, ndio, inacheka sana.
Yes.
Marahaba.
Yes.
Shikamo, marahaba. Shikamo,
Yes.
marahaba.
Yes. Yes. So yeah. So anyways, Jed, Eduardo, Marina, Darwin, mtaendelea na mazungumzo, nitarudi muda si mrefu. So let me just see what my neighbor says. So I can hear them knocking. I just told them I'll be there in a moment. So let me just check them. Continue the conversation.
Okay. Kisha okay, nataka kuuliza swali moja. Jax, unanisikia? Jax? Pole, siwezi kumbuka jina lako. Langston? Okay, Darwin. Okay. Unaogopa kuzee? Unaogopa kuzee?
Unaogopa?
Ndio. Swali langu, unaogopa. Okay, naanza kuandika. Unaogopa kuzee? Unaelewa? Unaogopa kuzee? Kwa mfano, unaweza watu wazee. Wazee, kwa mfano, vijana, Anthony. wazee. Vijana, wazee. Ndio. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of becoming older? That's what it means. Unaogopa kuzee?
Hapana, nimekuja sasa hivi.
Sawa sawa.
Ninakuja sasa hivi.
Okay, sawa sawa. Naelewa. Na ningependa pia kujua una miaka mingapi?
Unaleka.
Una miaka mingapi?
Ina ngapi 49. 59.
Okay, 59. Sawa sawa. Okay, nzuri sana. Okay, hapana. Wewe ni kijana bado. Mimi nina miaka 40. Nina miaka 40. Sawa? Okay. Jed, wewe una miaka mingapi? Jed, umemaniasa mengi. Umemamiasa sana. Okay, Jed hayupo. Marina, una miaka mingapi? Okay. Okay. Nzuri. Na wewe unaogopa kuzee?
Eduardo.
Ndio.
Waulizi wanawake miaka yao.
Okay, sawa. Okay. Pole.
So that's why even Marina is quiet.
Wanawake hawapendi kutoa umri.
Nani Eduardo, wanawake wote wana miaka 21, sawa? All the ladies are 21 years.
Ndio.
Just know that.
Kidogo. Daima.
Anasema daima. Yes.
Kilele.
Yes.
Ndio, ni kweli. Kwa kawaida hapa wanawake hawapendi kusema umri wake. Labda wanaiba.
Lakini naweza nikasema hivi, kama hata mila za Kiafrika, so unapata kama unashuku. Shuku means like you suspecting mwanamke ana miaka mingi kukuzidi, ni ngumu sana kujibu kuhusu umri wake. Kwa mfano, watu ambao wote najua wana umri sawa na mimi ama kwenda chini, wanaweza wakanijibu wakaniambia na miaka 30, na miaka 31, hapo sawa, na miaka 20, hapo sawa. Lakini tuseme upate mtu ambaye ana miaka kama 40 ama miaka 50, atakwambia mimi mkubwa wako, basi wewe ridhika na hiyo. So just be okay with that. Mimi ni mkubwa wako. Just be okay with that. When she just says I'm your elder, unaridhika. Lakini ngumu sana unless uko mahali ambapo lazima miaka inahitajika, kama hospitalini ama kwenye chuo ama mahali kama hapo. Otherwise haufai kuuliza watu umri. Unless mtu akuulize una miaka mingapi, alafu unamjibu kwanza, alafu yeye ndiye amekuuliza, unamjibu, alafu anakwambia mimi nina tanta, anakupa tuseme hiyo taarifa kwa kujitolea mwenyewe. Lakini kuuliza mara nyingi hata kujibu. Yes. Does it make sense?
Ndio.
Inaeleweka? Yes. Okay. So sijui mna jambo lingine la kusema kumalizia. So anyways, haya madarasa so nimekuwa nikijaribu kuyaweka yawe mafupi kidogo, so tunaweza malizia kama mtu ana kitu kingine cha kusema, tukimalizia swali lingine ama mambo ambayo anataka kuongeza. If you have any question to ask or something to add, you can ask as we finish up. Yes, tukimalizia. Yes, natumai mmejifundisha kitu, mmepata nafasi ya kuongea. So just know this one is mazungumzo ya marafiki, even for Marina. So just come ready to try to speak. That is the essence of this one. So we are trying to create more opportunities to speak. Yes. Yes, kuongea Kiswahili. I know they are not many opportunities, but we are just trying as best as we can. Maybe next week I'll try to bring one of my friends, either from Nairobi or Tanzania. Alafu sawa. I'll send it over. So nitajaribu kuleta one of my friends from Nairobi or from Tanzania. I'm not sure which part, but nitajaribu kuwaleta tujaribu kuongea Kiswahili hapa, so that we can just come and try to talk Swahili. And you as people who are trying to listen to our Swahili, you can try to see the differences in our tones, differences with our grammar, the sentence construction and those kind of stuff, accents, you know. Yes, because I know that even Griet, when she heard me speaking Swahili, she came to hear like I have a totally different accent from the one that I teach people in here, because naongea Kiswahili najua bila si kufundisha, sichanganyi kwa Kiingereza, naongea tu kuongea kama kawaida. So she came to listen to that, and also she came to listen to my Swahili against the Tanzanian Swahili, which sounded a little bit different, and she was like, it makes sense now. Yes. So which ni jambo nzuri kabisa pia ukiweza kupata watu tofauti ambao wanaongea Kiswahili. Yes. Sawa?
Eduardo, I sent you a text direct.
Okay, sawa. Nimepokea. Asante.
Lakini tasema hivi Marina, usife moyo, okay? Don't feel like discouraged. So the more you get to come in here and feel the language, you know, like I have this theory that I use with most of my students, because Eduardo already knows this. Every day I have sessions in English that I'm teaching people to speak English. So like literally, nitasema tu kwa Kiingereza. So literally the students, they come in, all they have to do is try to listen to me and a couple of my friends and also join in the conversation. And they just, so we call it social learning theory, you know, like a small baby. So getting exposure in the language, like for example, what's up Kiswahili. So you may not get to understand everything. You know, even a baby, when they are born in whichever language they are born in, they don't get to understand everything. They get to understand small basic things. Like for example, you see like a baby, they are refusing to eat. You are like, what? Eat. You know, one word, and they understand that. Then the other time they are like, mama, angry. Mama, eat, you know, sentence, more sentence. You know, then the next time they are like, mama, I'm angry. I want to eat, you know? And with time, because they're already listening to these words, they just get to, you know, words start making sense, and also they build their vocabulary base and those kind of things. So because of the exposure in the language. So even you coming into this, it's like, you know, step by step. So you get to listen to words. They may not make sense to you. They may be gibberish. But the more you continue listening to the word, you may hear this word this time. It may not make sense to you, but next time you hear it and you're like, okay, I can pronounce that word, but I don't know the meaning of that word because I heard it many times. And you like can ask, what is the meaning of this word? So, and that is through repetition. That is how you get exposed to the language. I would say that the amount of sessions that we are doing in Swahili, they are not enough. Even Eduardo can agree with me. At least most of the people, we usually say, try to do like 2 grammar sessions and maybe 3 sessions per week for speaking. So like total of 5. And so that you can grow your Swahili in a very, quicker pace. But you find that we're only doing 2 sessions per week, which I would say they are not enough. Only that, like myself, I don't have a lot of time. And also, hosting this kind of thing also needs a lot of time and resources. But yeah. So, but try to just come in here. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, I just want to say this, for Marina, I'm gonna send on the WhatsApp group a document that is the transcription of video. I use a tool called Transcriptor, so that helps me to get the transcriptions in Swahili, and it's very, very accurate. And so maybe that can help you a lot to try to improve your listening skills and also to acquire more vocab. I'm gonna share that later.
Yeah.
Okay. Asante sana.
Okay.
Bila shaka, Marina.
Actually, Marina, sahi unaweza ukaja Kenya. So Kenya, especially kama wewe Kenya tuna hii program kwa watu wa Marekani, tumewafungulia milango. So this is I think that country to do this program. It's not like advertised, but especially for most of the people in the US, in the diaspora, the minorities, most of the people, we are trying to welcome them because Kenya and some other, even South Africa has almost a similar program because of the diverse communities. So, a lot of people, they just know the Black Kenyans or the Black Africans, but in South Africa, we also have a lot of Indian, Asian, African, white, like this. So Kenya is almost the same. And we have this program where Kenya is inviting a lot of people to just come and live in Kenya. And if you are just living, it's very easy. So 1 year, it will cost you about 100 US for like a permanent residency to stay in Kenya, and you can do your thing. So it's a very good project, and if you are able even to work digitally from wherever you are, you can always move and come to Kenya. And also you just get, once you're in Kenya, now you can get the East African visa and visit the neighboring country now, like Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, Uganda, and yeah. So only just get the airfare, which is the expensive part. Then if your job allows, you can work from out here. So it's a program that they don't advertise at all. So I know Kenya, we have the same program. Ghana has the same program. South Africa has the same program, but they don't advertise it a lot. But especially for the people in the US and the UK, the Italians, Germans are usually welcome. So in here. So we, under that program, they are welcome a lot. Yes. Yes. Sasa, so nitasema asanteni sana kwa kuja. So I'm very grateful for you coming, and definitely we continue talking about this kind of programs, and also tuendelee tuzidi kujifundisha Kiswahili. Yes. So tutaonana Ramizi. So I'll see you on Thursday. Alafu kuweni na mchana mwema, jioni njema na wakati mwema nyote. Yes.
Okay, asante kwa kuja. Kwaherini. Mungu awabariki sana.
Nawe pia. So kwaherini nyote.
Eduardo, nyote.
Okay,